Hello and welcome. I'm Tony Embry, and my studio is Riverview Creative Studio, and I'm coming to you tonight to show you some cards I've been working on, and we're going to do a tutorial on one of those cards. So I just wanted to share with you what I've been working on, and but I'll show you first. So this card is the one that I am going to show you tonight. I've been doing cards that have movement in them, and I just really, I think they're fun. I like to create cards that have a surprise, and so you don't expect this to move, but anyway, it has a braided here that goes through to the back. And then I didn't cover this one up because I wanted to show you, but normally I'll put something over here, like a piece of paper, or something that I've cut out that goes with this. So anyway, but this is a Mother's Day card, or could be Mother's Day card that I'm making it for. So anyway, so we've got this comes. This is the Dress to Impress set that we have out, and it's just really cool. So anyway, so that's that one, and then I made a second one, and we're gonna do a third. We're gonna do another one actually that's different than these two, but this one also turns. It's in a different color, and I put a little perfume over this one. I need to put another dimensional there, but anyway, you get the idea of it. So that's that one, and this one has a little pocket on it. So anyway, I'm gonna set those aside right now. And I'm going to show you, I've been working on lots of different cards that have motion in them. So I was working on some children's cards because I thought it'd be kind of fun. So this is our Bonanza Buddies. And it also has Bonanza dies. There's dies for this one as well, but the Bonanza dies come with this one. So I was working on this one, and it comes with these gift tags. And so I was playing with it, and I really like it. But I did it this way this time, and I didn't cover that up because I wanted to show it to you. But anyway, so this one has the animals here, and these two have dimensionals. You see the little fuzzy, these we have those as well at Stamp It Up. Anyway, so it says Happy Birthday, and this one says Let's Celebrate You. So that's what I did yesterday. That's that one. And then here's another children's one that I did a few weeks ago. Isn't this one cute? It's our Dino Days. And so there's an egg in here, which you could also use for Easter if you wanted to. But it's really cute, little monster in there. And lots of bling. So you could close it up, but he's sticking his nose out, or you could open it, surprise. Anyway, so it opens up, sits really nicely here. Isn't it cute? And I stamped Happy Birthday in there, but it would be a cute children's birthday card. Anyway, so that's that one. It's Dino Days. And I did this one. It's with our Little Ladybug Hostess set. And it also comes with dies, but or you could buy the dies. But here's this one spins as well. I love it. It's just really cute. I put lots of bling on it. So this one, behind this flower is where the brad is. And then I made this one Happy Birthday. And then this one has, these have dimensionals behind them. But you can see I didn't put any sentiment inside because I wasn't sure who I was going to send it to. That's that one. And then finally, this one, I've made other ones, but I've given them away. So this one I did this past week, and it's with the honeybee set. And so you can see these are all the honeybee hives. And so it spins. Isn't it colorful? I just love it. I wrote Celebrate Every Moment. Again, I'll have this beautiful yellow ribbon on it. But anyway, so, and when you're making these cards, you want to make sure that you can, at some point you could turn it around so that it'll still fit in an envelope. Because sometimes you get carried away, you might not think about it. So I always try to put it on the card before I glue everything down, just to make sure it's going to fit. But anyway, that's that. And then inside, I actually did put paper over that brad. And this says, wishing you sunshine and happiness. And I just put an extra little piece of that paper out here because I love it so much. Okay, so that's those. So I've done quite a bit of this project tonight because I was worried about, it's a lot to put together. And so I was worried about time and didn't want to make this video so long. So if there's something that you, if you're new to stamping or you just want to know how I did something in particular, if I'm not clear as enough here, please put a comment and I will get back to you with an email. We'll give you your email address and stuff. So anyway, so these are the colors. So this paper, you know, our papers, our DSPs are double-sided. So this one, I love this color. You could do it like this, but I really like the Aggo here. So anyway, so I did that. So I've cut these papers already. So this one, this particular base is in mint macrod, and this one I did earlier is in seafoam. This is actually in the seafoam color. That's mint macrod, and this is mint macrod, but I mixed up and used the wrong paper, but I like it. But anyway, it was a boo-boo. So this is mint macrod, and so this card is 8.5 by 5.5, and then it's scored at 4 1/4. I would call that my regular card. This is the design I do most often. Of course, you could always turn it like this. It still fit the envelope. It's just there's so many options with it. So that's that, and then this is the front DSP, and so it's 1/4 of an inch different on this and on here. So it's 4 inches across here, and then 5 1/4 down here. So you remember this was 5.5, so it's 1/4 inch off, and so it will give us this nice little edge here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on while we're doing it, and I like to use the Tombow glue. The adhesive is nice, but it's permanent, so you can't really move it around so much. So when I really think I might need a little bit of extra time, I just use the Tombow, and I really like it. So lately, I've been in a Tombow mood, so I've been using it a lot. But if you need something to dry really quickly, because you've got lots of other stuff to put on it, then it's nice to use the other adhesive. But we have plenty of time. This will be fine. Okay, so this is just pretty. I love this color. This paper. But anyway, it gives you a little bit more time to move it around if you need to. These stripes are going to be a little crazy. Okay, is that pretty? I love it. So these colors here are, this is pretty peacock. And then we have the mint macrod. And then we have, where's this one? Oh, the purple posy, which I don't have the ink out here because it's not really a product that we still carry. But anyway, that's what that color is. So there was a manufacturing glitz on that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this on the inside. And again, it is 4 inches across and 5 1/4. So you have this edge here, okay? So I've gone ahead and colored these with the markers and with the stamping. Here they go, the stamping blends. We have light and dark, and so you don't have to buy them both. But if you like the color dimensions, then you should get the light and the dark. Okay, so let's see. We'll glue this one on, and this is our Whisper White. And really, with this light green, depending on what color you use for your sentiment, you would not have to really put a white card inside. I just like the way it looks, and if you're going to write something on it, it's kind of nice. But really, with this light color, you don't need to. Okay, that's that. Okay, so then I'm going to put something else over here. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this bold as your lipstick on here. And it's going to cover up the brand when it comes through. So, but we're not ready to do the brand yet. So that's that. So here is our little purse. And if you cut it out, you'll notice there's other pieces, because really to put this together, you need to cut all of this out twice, and then you have a front and a back. But for our purposes here, it's just going to be one-sided, because you don't you don't need it because it's just going to tilt like this. So I just threw those other pieces away because I couldn't figure out how to cut them out differently. But anyway, but I did do a little pocket with this one. And I like this particular one. It comes with our Parisian set and this particular embossing folder. And I'm using it a lot, but it just really looks very, very pretty. But you could purchase that. Let's see. And so I have colored the lipsticks. We're going to use the green shoes here. Aren't they cute? And we got some perfume bottles. And these I just cut out in the papers and I stamped them. This particular one I just stamped. And then you can see I stamped it with the basic gray. And you could also use the black, but I chose this time to do something different. So we have those 3 bottles. And then we have red lipstick. And this is the belt loop or the strap that's going to go on here. And we have these things I stamped, and these are all colored. I know we have some more stuff to do. This one, I actually painted that on with some alcohol marker. So that's that. And this, Happy Mother's Day. Lots of little elements. And I put them, I don't know about you, but I put them in a little plastic bag because that way I don't lose them because they're so small, these little buttons. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the buttons or not yet, but I went ahead and punched them out because it saves time. And then the little buckles, I decided to do silver. On the other cards that I've done, you see I used copper. And we have gold as well, but I really like the copper with the dark. But I decided just to be different, I would punch out some silver ones this time. Just to show some of the variety. But I colored all these lipsticks. I have no idea what colors women wear these days. But that is that. So I've colored some of these. I've cut these out already, stamped them and cut them out, and I colored them in the interest of time. But I just used the markers on them, the Stamp and Blend markers, and you can see how it just looks really nice. And I kind of like to leave some white space because it just gives more dimension to the flowers, and the leaves are in matte macaron. Yeah, I did that. Okay, so let's see. What I want to do is figure out where we're going to put this first. So let me find my little buckles. And this is 6 inches, so I'm going to cut it at 3 inches when I find my snips. There we go. So hopefully you can see it. You can still see it. I've been playing with and adjusting my my camera and stand because it's been a little crazy trying to. This is my fourth video. Third one that's actually going to get uploaded, but the 4th one I did it earlier today. And my camera switched again to portrait instead of landscape. And then I got a phone call come in the middle of my video, and I didn't have my phone turned off so that it wouldn't ring through, and so somehow it disconnected me from my making the call from my video, so that I had 2 pieces of it, and I was just really frustrated at that point, so I just deleted it. And I had my card all done, so that's why I had 2 to show you tonight. So I had to cut everything out again, but it's not a big deal. I like cutting it out. I like creating stuff for you guys to see. Okay, so that's this. That's not right. I was having trouble with this. That's not right. It's got to go this way, Tony. Here we go. Lining up these little straps, drives me crazy. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put them up a little bit further this time. I'm not going to do it so low. Like this. Okay, let's see. So it needs to go up just a little more. Okay, because I'm going to put the pocket down here, I think. Yeah, that's good. And then I think I can still do the Happy Mother's Day here. Yep. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to put this here so I can see where I'm doing it. I'm going to glue this on. So the straps will be up there, but I'm going to snip those straps off. When I decide how long I want them. But right now they're going to be up there. I'll cut them later. So I may have to, it's okay, it won't matter. Okay, so. That looks good. Just like that. Okay. Hope you guys are having a good day. And you're not stressed over too much of the big captive. I'm really introverted, so personally, so for me, this is wonderful. I love big. I love having me time. So we went out. It's over to the point, which is where like a picnic area here at our development, and so we were all over having a glass of wine at our social distancing. There was just a few of us over there, but my allergies are really so bad right now that I wasn't gonna go because but then I was like, okay, the last time they had it, I didn't go. So I thought, okay, last week I was like, no, I'm not going. So I'm not sick other than I just have allergies, seasonal allergies, which are it's like being sick. Okay, so I just trimmed those a little bit. I might have to trim them again. I don't know. I'm going to put it on the card. But one of the things is spacing, because I mentioned earlier about making sure these things don't protrude too far out, because when you get it in its position, you want to be able to fit it in an envelope. It'd be kind of sad for something to get bent, like the lipstick to get bent or something. So anyway, so I was playing with this earlier to see where I could put this, and then because what I'm going to do up here is put my perfumes. Let's see. Normally I put them. I want to be able to read it, don't you think? I think a mom would want to be able to read it. Perfume. So I did that. This one over. I know it's outside the purse. Let's see. It's falling out of the purse. Okay, let's see. I'll put this one. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do this one. No, this one. I'm going to like this one. I like this one. Okay, so that's that. That'll fit there. So we know this one's perfume. Okay, so we're just going to turn it. I'm like all sticky fingers. Okay, so one thing I'll tell you is when you're doing this part, you have to make sure that you put the glue on the front, because you don't want to glue these to the back. Otherwise, your roly-poly thingy won't work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is glue these in now before I go ahead and glue these. And that way, when I do the other thing, when I put the brad in, they'll be already in place, so it won't be an ordeal to do this later. Okay, come on up there. Okay. That's that. It's kind of fun to do this. I didn't buy this set right away because I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know. My mom's in her 80s. I was like, I don't know if I really want to. I'd use this. I don't have any sisters or anything, so I was like, I don't know if I would use this. But I got it because I just thought it would be. I love the paper. The paper's just gorgeous. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to put a lipstick in there somewhere. Okay, Tony. I think like that. But then it covers up the perfume. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Okay, so let's do something. Do it like that. Okay. How's that look? Take it down a little bit. That looks kind of good. That's good. Okay, so it's down here, so the shoes that'll be fine. The shoes will be at the bottom. Okay, so then I want to put more lipstick in. Think about getting glue on me. I mean, what's the reasonable number of lipsticks to have in your handbag? I don't know. This lady's gonna have, this mom's gonna have lots of colors. Maybe she's got kids that, young teenage daughters that she wants to have extra colors for. I don't know. But anyway, she's got to do this. Okay, so that's going to work fine. So I just colored these with the blitz. They look kind of cool, like that. There's that wood. This wood. You like this project? I think it's fun. It's an alternative to something else Mother's Day. I've got another Mother's Day thing that I'm going to do probably next week. I've got the project done. I just have to cut all the stuff out for the demo, but I think you'll like it. I'm having such fun with these demos. Okay. Here we go. So then I think I'm going to put that. Let me see where my Mother's Day is going to go. There. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick Mother on. Get her out of the way before I do something to mix it up, because when I was doing the one earlier, I ended up not putting the pocket on in the right place, and so I was covering up some of the Happy Mother's Day thing. So this has dimensionals on it. So I'm going to go here. Okay. And then I'm going to get the brad out. Let's see, I think it's, oh no, there they are. So we have brads, metallic brads, and I could use silver this time. Yep. Anyway, they work really well. And I've just been loving it. I've been loving doing them. So let's see. So if I put the brad on here, then I have to cover it up with a lipstick. Okay, so what I do is put it where I want it on the card, like that. That's where I want it. And then I hold it. And then I take my paper pick tool here, and I'm going to go right in there. Looks perfect. And then it's a little bit, but it'll come out. It'll pop back out. So then I put the brad here, and it goes over. And I'm going to cover that up, but because it will spin a little bit. So you see, kind of cool, huh? Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to put this pocket on like that, and that will, I'm going to do that with dimensionals too. And then that will cover up that brad, which is kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to put an extra one here. What there? Okay, just in case to hold it. Anyway, so what I was doing before, which I was going to explain to you, is so I've learned just in doing these. I put this piece on before I put the lipstick in, and I couldn't get the lipstick in there because it was too far. Okay, let's move it over here. Cool, I like that. Good. Okay, that's that. And then gotta put Mama's shoes here. I think I'll put a little thingy on it. Well, I'm gonna put one behind it first. And then I'll put one here. Okay, so we'll do it like this. Cool, looks good. And then this one I'll pull off. These little things, oh my God. I was downstairs earlier. This is a frog, it's a family room over the garage. And so I have steps that go down to, and they come out in our living room. And I was looking on the floor, and I guess they was stuck on my feet, I don't know. But I had it on the floor. I'm always forever picking them up, taking them down. Does that look cool? Does that move? Your shoes are right there. And then we're gonna do hello, fabulous here. But I'm going to glue some of these on. Glue this one. how do I want it? I'll just put it here. Sometimes I don't know how I want it. I just put it, you can see that, right? Put it like this, so that way I could position it the way I want it. And then this one down here. Okay. Okay, Baba. There we go. Hello. Hello, fabulous. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna look here. Perfecto. Okay, so I'm gonna put, I better look here and see where I'm gonna have to put these here. Because this is already up and it might not, stick. There is no right or wrong way, pretty much. You know, it's just what you learned to do. I hope you guys are liking this project. It just tickles me. It's so fun. It's just so, I mean, what mother wouldn't want to get that, right? I mean, look at that. Look at the dimension on that. Isn't that cool? And I just love it. Anyway, we're not quite done. Let's see. I wanted to put these flowers. I need a dimensional. I like them better with dimensionals. A dimensional there. Got a dimensional here. It's just nice to add more stuff. Okay, so we'll put this one up here. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that because that's a different color. It's too much purple. Put this one up here. How's that? Perfect. And then this one we'll put over here somewhere. Yeah, like that. Now, excuse me, we'll do this inside and then we'll do a ribbon because it needs a ribbon. You can see this. Okay, so I thought this was going to look really cool. So I'm going to put this like this, and this like, I think, or am I going to do it like that? Am I doing it even? Yeah, I'll do it like that. Okay. And I really like, I just saw that stamp earlier and I'm like, you know what? I really like that. I mean, bold as your lipstick. Okay, honey. Bold as your lipstick. Well, that red is pretty bold, actually. I like it. Not that I'd wear it, but I like the way it looks. Okay, so that's odd. And then, so I wanted to do this one. I already put the dimensionals on here. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, like that. So I'm guessing this is like a mirror and she's writing a note on the mirror and she's making it. It's kind of messy. I don't know. I've never written with lipstick, but anyway, I think that's gonna be cool. Cool beads right there. Now this will be a lot in the envelope, but I think our envelopes will hold it. So you can see how much dimension that's there. Okay, so Baba, let's see. Now, I was gonna do, I wasn't sure, but I think I'm gonna do this bit back on. It just looks, instead of the peak, yeah, do the bit. So I have this handy dandy adjustable bow maker, which before I discovered this in North Carolina at our quarterly meeting, I didn't even know they had such a thing. So I was making it, struggling through making them by hand. And I'm telling you, some nights, especially when I first started, because you know I'm not really a bow maker, really. This just, it makes it easier. And even with this, I struggle because my fingers, trying to get my fingers in this. Okay, I don't think my hands are that big, but anyway. So see how that is? And you could adjust, it's beautiful, isn't it? And so you could adjust at different holes to make bigger ones, and you could wrap it one. I like the 3 woods when I'm doing it, when I want to be, you know, see more, but you could just do one single one. I've done lots of single ones. You can make it smaller. It makes a really cute petite one. I don't know, I was using it, I can't remember what at Christmas time I used it for something. And the tiny ones, I don't know what I was doing, but it was cute. I could never tie them by hand that way. Okay, so that's that. So you can see, I always like to look at it and see, okay, what's the best side? Let's see. Yeah, I like this side. Okay, I don't know if you're familiar with glue dots, but they are amazing. We sell glue dots. So you could use the pick tool and pick it up, and sometimes I do, but let's see if this cooperates with me tonight. No, I don't remember. Okay, this way. So earlier it wasn't cooperating. Sometimes it takes 2 glue dots, but let's see what I'll do. Okay, always where do you want to put it? Okay, I'm gonna stick it here. Look at that. Uh-oh. My little pick tool. The little piece of ribbon is stuck down there. You gotta come out here because I cut you. Come on. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Be cooperative. Well, it covers up mother, but that's okay. It's fine. Covers up perfume. Okay, well, for now, that looks good, I think. What do you think? You like it? Okay. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this evening and the project. I've enjoyed showing you it and showing this. If you make it, I would love to see pictures, and if you give me credit for learning this little technique for me, that would be wonderful. But I would just appreciate seeing what you make, so you could send me an email or comments or whatever. And I just want to say again, thank you, and look for more of my videos on YouTube. And if you'll like and share, that would be most appreciated. So God bless and have a great evening, and I'll see you again soon.